Everyone, it's Nicole Jones 911 Colors. Welcome to my channel. And today I thought I would share with you all the pages that I've colored since I started really coloring. And what I mean by that is I started dabbling probably like early summer. That's when I bought all the things, right? I bought a new set of Inktense and I bought the Alberdurs and the Polycolors and the Chromaflows, all the things, right? And then what I was doing is I was doing a lot of swatching and just kind of getting the feeling of coloring and stuff. And then in September, this is the first page that I actually colored. And, I was buying all the coloring books. And then in September, I started coloring. So this is the first book that I colored in, Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford. And I followed a tutorial by My Colorful Country Life for this part, like all the little elements. And then I did the Neocolor. That's what I did. And I just love it. For my first page, I really like the blending and stuff. Like the colors, yes, she's the one that, kind of gave the instructions for the colors. But I really love how I did the blending on this layout. And I find Johanna's books are really good quality. So I love that. So this was my first one. And then I was hooked, right? And by the way, don't expect, 25 pages because again, I just started in September and it's been really busy for us. So I didn't have that much time. So Johanna Basford, Rooms of Wonder. And I did again, follow Karen's tutorial. She did brickwork in the middle there and I just didn't want to do that. So I didn't do it. But again, so impressed by my blending of the colors. This took forever. But I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm so glad that I chose this as, the second page that I did because I absolutely love how it turned out. And then the rest, I don't know if I remember really the order that I did them. I can't remember. It might be this one, Worlds Within Worlds, Kirby Roseanne's. It might be this one, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. I did this. And again, Kirby Roseanne's books really kind of intimidate me because of all those little things in the page. So I picked one that was, an eye. And absolutely loved doing this. Followed Karen's tutorial again. And, the more I get to do it, I go around and let's say if she does, I don't know if this was 937, Prismacolor 937, and I see everywhere that she puts it in, and then I do that, and then I look at all the different colors, and then I go in with the next color and try to figure out on my own how far I should go, and then, if I see if there's 6 pencils, well, how much room should I leave? So I started doing that about this page where I was trying to figure out on my own, where to put the next color and that kind of thing. But I absolutely love all these. One thing I have to go and do, I think I only have one page that I actually use the workable fixative spray. And so since I have all the books out right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the workable fixable spray on that. So that's like a double page spread. I think, again, it's not going to be in the order, but that's okay. in Minaresa Africa, Dirge Africa from Rita Berman. The first one I colored in here was this one, the Safari. And that's another one. Absolutely loved it. Followed Karen's tutorial. Loved it. Then I did probably another page somewhere else, but then I did another one in here. This one right here. And that was using soft pastels. And that's, you know, a different medium for me. I had never used them before. See, this is why I need to do the spray so that the pastels don't go on this side. So I'm going to have to erase this. Thank goodness soft pastels is very easily erasable. So I'm going to definitely do that. But I just love how this turned out. I loved using the soft pastels. I'm definitely going to be using them more. So I got 2 done in Minaresa Dirge Africa. And this is probably a book that in 2026, I'm going to, yes, I did pick 1 page to color from the 26 pages, but I'm definitely going to try and color more because I think the next one I want to do, because I want to start using polychromos, and Karen has a tutorial for this one here with the polychromos. So I'll probably do that one on my own like next. And yeah, I loving this book. And I know I want to color this one next year. I want to color so many in these. It's one of my favorite books. So I'd love to get at least 5 or 6 pages done next year in that book. The next pages I did was in Merry Christmas, Hannah Calzone, and it's a double page spread, and this took forever. Forever, but I love it. And that's another one where, you know, I followed Karen, but then kind of went on my own for some things. Like I decided on a different color for the background of the buildings. What else did I change? I don't like gold. Regretted putting gold on those, so I put red on the bows instead because I'm just not a gold person. I know that about myself, so maybe I should have done silver instead, right? I think I would have loved silver stars instead. But it's stuff that I know about myself, and I need to, you know, when I'm coloring, know, okay, you like this or you don't like this. Same as the glitter pens. I don't like too much glitter pens. I like a little bit of it, but I don't like a lot of elements. So there's some stuff that, let's say if she had done with glitter and I just went and did with pencils, because I don't like glitter pens as much. A little bit, not a whole bunch. Okay, so that's the other 2. Then the next one I did was Hidden Earth by Rita Berman. It is a 2-page spread in here. Now, followed Karen again, except she had clouds in the background and I wanted to do a sunset. I dripped some water on there, so that's kind of sad. Then I went and washed my hands, and then I got my sleeve all wet, and I got this all wet, but it's fine, it's fine. I do like the background. I think I would bring down the purple maybe lower, or take the purple completely out. But I think I'd want to bring the purple lower. So do a little bit of the yellow, and then start the orange, and then the red, and then the purple take up a little bit more of the page. But apart from that, I really love doing this page. And again, realizing I really love blending. I really love that. I don't particularly like outlining stuff. Maybe it's because I'm not really great at it, but hopefully I'll get better at it. But yeah, had so much fun coloring this page. So that's 2 more. I didn't count how many there was, but it's okay. The next page I colored, or maybe not in the order, but it's from Dark Fairy Tales, Kirby Roseanne's, that Nutcracker. I love doing this. That was so much fun. It uses Inktense and Prismacolors. I didn't say what I used on a lot of the pages because I followed her tutorial. So whatever she used, I used for a lot of it. And so I love that because it just helped with layering the colors. Now, on places like the sleeves and his uniform, if you will, she didn't use Inktense there, but on the background and on him, I'm pretty sure that was Inktense. It just makes blending and stuff so much easier after. And that was another one where I took the pencils and then I went, okay, where would I make darker spots? You know what I mean? So I would not follow where she put the darker orange. I would just on my own go, okay, this is overlapping that. And just so that I can myself learn, you know, shadows and highlights and that kind of stuff. And on his face, you know, like all those cracks. Okay, well, I want to go in and do that. And like even on his hat, you know, like where would I put the highlight, and on his sleeve, and just that kind of stuff. On his hands, you know, like I'm going to put the highlight on the top because this is overlapping, and just so that I'm kind of learning from her, but also teaching myself, you know. And the other two pages, this is pretty much finished. It's all finished colored. I just got to go and outline with the Tule Art white. I just have a few more right here, waves. And then I got to go in with the white and do, I guess this is like a light blue, sorry. Light blue with this, and then the white with for the steam or whatever, the bubbles. And I think that's about all I have left to do. So I love doing this page. Now I have to say, there was something weird with the paper. It didn't blend like this. Like this, I loved the blending. I loved how it blended. This, I found I had such a hard time covering the tooth of the paper, and it was on the outside. And I don't know if it was here because I use a Mono Tombow marker for this. So I was like, you know, I'm having such a hard time blending everything on the outside. So I don't know. It still turned out okay. I really like it. But I didn't enjoy the blending on these like I did on the Dark Fairy Tales. So I don't know how many pages that is. I'm just going to pause. I'm going to count and I'm going to let you know. So that was 13. I'm happy with that. And I did count the two, like if it was a 2-page spread, as 2 pages because you literally need to color 2 pages. So 13, that's not bad. I thought it was going to be way less than that, and I thought I'd show you my only whip. I am not one that starts a whole bunch of pages, and maybe that's something I want to work on in 2026, is to try to have more than 1 page going, because if I don't feel like working on that page, I can definitely work on something else that I feel like working on. Or if maybe one day I want to work on all backgrounds and I can just do a whole bunch of backgrounds. So my only whip is actually one of the pages that I want to finish in January. It's Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carzon. So this is a 2-page spread that is one part of my 26 pages I want to color in 2026, or maybe I should just call it 26 books. I want to color in 2026 because again, I'm doing a lot of double page spread for that. So I started this. The water's pretty much done. I'm letting it dry because if you don't let it dry, like here, I was impatient and I wanted to add more color and it went through. So if you want to add like more intensity with, this is done with Neo Colors. You have to wait for it to really dry and then go put some more in. I'm following the tutorial from Karen from A Colorful Country Life. Again, I just watched where she put her darkest color, and then I just kind of figured out the rest, like, you know, okay, the next color I'm going to go to here, and the next color I'm going to go to here, and that kind of thing. And I love that last crayon. It kind of has a little purple hue. And so now I'm going to start, as soon as I finish recording, I'm going to start on the background for the top. And I'm hoping to finish this in the first 10 days because in January, I have 2 books that I have double page spreads. So really, it's 5 pages that I want to do in January. So I really want to get on that and get them done. I want to keep up and, you know, get those done. So that's it. Those are all the pages that I colored in 2025, but keeping in mind that I really only started in September. So 13, I had no idea how many I had done, but 13, I'm happy with that. And let's see, you know, I'm hoping, this is my hope. I'm hoping I do 60 in 2026. That's my hope, that I do at least 5 per month. And I don't know how many of those I will film. And just so you know, for me, even if I do color alongs, I'm going to do voiceovers. So I probably won't do more than 1 page of color along per month because I plan on doing a voiceover for the entire thing and chitty chat. My favorites, and that's how I do my scrapbooking channel. Every video is a chatty one. I want to connect with you. I want to make friends, you know, like, and share our passion of this hobby of ours. And I don't know if I am confident enough right now with scrapbooking. I would scrapbook a page and film it real time. But I don't know if I'm confident enough yet to do that. So I'm just going to film, and then I'm going to do a voiceover and be chitty chatty while you watch me color instead of music. Because I tell you that when I watch any, you know, if it's not chitty chatty, I turn down the volume because that music just drives me batty. So, and the same, if I drive you batty, just turn down the volume and just watch. I just find you know, even though it's not human connection, then you can have me on while you color or you do another one of your craft that you love doing. And then it's like you're sitting down with a friend and they're telling you about their life, what they're going through, what they're doing that's fun, what's not so fun, the challenges of, you know, coloring, the challenges of life, and all that good stuff. So again, this is a brand new channel for me. So I have like 0 subscribers as I am filming this. So please subscribe if you want to see me color all year long. And I'm going to be using stuff like Inktense, Neocolors, Polycolors, Albert Durers, Prismacolors. I'm hoping to use Brute Funers, Artex, alcohol markers, Tombow markers, Tule art markers, Distress inks. I plan on using it all in my coloring books. So that's it. Again, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how many pages, if you're a colorist, how many pages you plan on doing this year. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.